This is the Dave and Shecky Show. We got this groovy podcast for ya. Reviewing crazy tunes or quoting Twain and Sting and Dune. We'll bring ideas to share like bonus points for extra flair, cause it's the frickin' Dave and Shecky Show. This is the Dave and Shecky Show. We're bringing you this groovy review. We might preview movies, bake some bread, or drink some smoothies. So come on, have way too much caffeine. You roll up some rivers, I'll reference some Raffy. This is the Dave and Shecky Show.
And we're not going to take no for an answer. He either gets the part or he doesn't. But I'm not taking no. You can say no, but I'm not taking it.
He's not getting the part.
Robbie Benson does not work for cheap.
Oh, okay. Well, then he definitely gets the part.
Hey, Robbie Benson's directing this one. So how's he going to get the part? He's directing it. You don't know. This is Robbie's picture. This is what we're calling Robbie's comeback, all right? Big COVID comeback for Robbie. Robbie Benson's COVID comeback. 2021. Eh? It's a basketball movie.
Oh, I see.
With a chick.
I'm not sure.
This time it's his daughter, and she's the basketball player, because we are politically correct here at Robbie's agency. Robbie doesn't play no, racist stuff. Robbie is very hip.
I didn't know that Robbie Benson was in need of a COVID comeback.
If you could see a picture of Robbie Benson right now, you'd see how perfect he is for a comeback. He's primed.
I don't think he's ever. I think he's one of those people that doesn't age. Okay.
He's so primed, he just turned down the Travago ad.
Oh.
That's how primed Robbie is. So.
Oh, God bless him.
Call me back when you've made a decision, because I got 3 other people in the industry looking at him. One of them's named Katzenberg, the other one's named Geffen, and you can guess the last one.
I'm not interested in those people. They're pedophiles.
Whoa, hey, relax. Get off my beach. That's a private beach. Nobody sees what I do on that beach. Mm-hmm. That's a quote. That's a David Geffen quote.
Oh, you serious?
He has his own beach.
He's gross.
Whoa, hey, relax. He helped a lot of people.
He's fucking gross.
He made a lot of moves back in the day.
Yeah, you know what?
Ask Dan Fogelberg. Oh, he's not around.
Let me just say this to you. He helped himself, and maybe other people got money along the way. That doesn't make him a good person.
Well, tell that to Irving Azoff.
Who is also...
Dan, hello, Dan Fogelberg. Can I help you?
Anyway. Enough about questionable Jews.
All right, well, call me back when you're ready for the Robbie movie.
Robbie Benson, as far as I'm concerned, needs to make one movie and one movie only.
Which one is that? That's such a good movie. Can't remember the name of it. Wait, was that the one with basketball?
Ice Castles 2.
No. What's the basketball one? What's the basketball one?
That's 1-on-1.
Oh, boy, that's the one.
But I am talking about Ice Castles 2 is the only movie Robbie Benson needs to make.
Did he wear shorts? Because he wore some really good shorts in the 1-on-1.
Okay, now you sound gay.
I'm just saying, if you want to see Robbie Benson in shorts...
Why are you so gay?
1-on-1's the movie.
Why are you gay?
Anyway, Ice Castles, I'm a girl, Ice Castles.
That's what I'm saying. Robbie Benson and the girl here.
Lexi and Robbie Benson... I forget what his name was, but we forgot about the roses. We forgot about the flowers. Ice Castles, if you are a girl of my age, there's no way you didn't fucking love that movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back a very brave young athlete, Alexis Winston.
Robbie Benson. Lynn Holly Johnson. In the story of a girl who refused to forget that she was once a champion.
I don't think I've seen it.
See, that's because you're a dude.
How about Author?
That's a shitty movie.
Oh, come on. I want to do a remake of Author.
No. You know why you like Author?
I have no idea.
Yes, you fucking know.
What? What could it be?
Okay. There's one kid in Author who looks exactly like Dave did back then. And we've looked up that kid. And you know what? He still looks exactly like Dave.
Yeah, and you know what else?
What?
He was born on the same day, in the same year, in the same county.
Is that true?
It is.
Dude.
Now that's fucked up, right?
Maybe
that's fucked up.
Maybe your parents had twins and picked one.
Maybe your baby done made some other plans.
It's really odd. And if you want to look Author, you know, look at one of the kids. It's a curly-haired Jewish kid.
Hey, take it easy.
What did you have issue with there? The curly hair?
I don't know. But you know what else is great about that movie?
Nothing?
It's shot in the West Village. You know, I know that neighborhood well. Not because I'm a fag, but because my friend grew up there.
All right. Well,
England is a fag country.
All right, so this is the deal. This is welcome everyone to Middle Aged Cool Kids Super Terrific Podcast. This is episode number 90.
Rein it in. I'm out of control. Bring it back.
Episode 90, and this is actually take 3 of episode 90.
You should have seen the second one.
We've been here a few times. The first time we were all set to review the new Bill and Ted.
That was going to be exciting.
We went to rent it on various platforms, and the rental is not $6.99, but it's like $20.
Bogus.
And we're like, no, we're not going to rent something for $20.
I can get the Blu-ray edition for $14.99.
Well, when that comes out, but so we will eventually watch that, but we're not paying $20. And I'm assuming that we would be talking to 0 people because I don't know that how many of our audience would be willing to spend $20. Renting that online either. Right?
Well, I want to say right off the bat, I'm taken aback slightly by the look of Keanu.
A beardless and mustachieless Keanu?
No, I don't know. Just the whole... He's got a very gaunt, thin face and the long hair. I think he should shorten his hair. A shorter haircut would probably serve him well.
He looks great in short hair. Keanu looks great to me all the time, but I think he's just trying to look like an older Bill or Ted.
He looks like he's a Viking.
Excellent.
A skinny Viking.
All right. So anyway, so that was our first go around. Our second go around, we actually filmed. It was going to be a filmed show, a filmed episode, where we were reacting to different fall pumpkin spice new items that we found. Dave went out and bought a bunch of stuff, and we sat and we filmed it. And other than I looked exactly like Hagrid, the other problem, which I could have dealt with because it is what it is, but the other problem was that the audio was not good. Our microphones are the kind where you have to be right up on them. And there are other people who have like shotgun mics, and maybe we'll look into doing that. So they don't have to be right next to our face, but we just have a smaller table with all of the pumpkin spice stuff on it. So we put a mic above us and then to the side of us, and it was no good. We might as well not have been mic'd at all. So it sounds like shit. And so here we are with take 3. And today's episode is just going to be basically, a chit-chat. A shooting the shit, if you will.
Well, I thought it was Guy Noir does Christmas Follies.
No, it was never going to be that. We never discussed that.
Well, let me tell that guy that we got to cancel him. There's a phone in. Mm-hmm. From where is he again? Like
Minnetonka? No, that's Prince. Willa Khashoggi? Wanda Khashoggi?
I don't know. I don't want to do anything.
Wushoga, Minneshoga. I don't fucking know. I know what you're talking about, but I think that guy got canceled, right? Garrison Keillor? Something happened with him where he was all of a sudden...
hanky-panky behind a stanky.
I don't... Ew! What the fuck is wrong with with you?
What? I'm just saying.
I know what you're
He wasn't
saying.
fanky. He was a little more manky.
Okay, that's you're gross.
It turns out that people thought it was below ranky.
Anyway, so there we are. That's where we are right now. So Dave said, let's just chit chat. So I'm interested in what Dave
Oh, I forgot my list. Well, let me just wing it.
Yeah, okay.
No, I have a list.
Oh.
I gotta recall it. All right. Well, excuse me if I am a little off my game because I don't have my list like I usually do.
You never have a list.
Oh, see, I knew
never
something
come
was just
prepared.
missing. Something's been missing this whole time, and it's my list.
Well, I want to tell you that the new Dune trailer has come out. There's a new Dune movie set to release. Now, what do you think about that?
Who's in it? If Sting isn't in it, and I don't want to know.
It's not Sting and Kyle MacLachlan.
What? How about... who is it?
Hold on, and I will tell you.
What is it?
1 second.
Is it animated?
No.
Did Sting animate a movie?
Uh-oh. Zendaya is in it.
Who?
Zendaya.
I despise her.
I know you do. You think she's a lesbian?
I don't care about that. I just
Okay.
she's not a. Let me just put it this way.
Uh-huh.
She's not my kind of people.
Well, what do you mean? What's your kind of people?
Listen to Buddy Rich. You get the gist. The Buddy Rich tapes. He's not my kind of guy.
I don't know, but what is it specifically about her?
Oh, well, about her? I don't know. She's not. She just turns me off.
Okay.
She's a turn off.
All right. Well,
But part of it's the name. The name in itself is just.
oh, you're turned off by her. That her name is Zendaya.
What is that?
I don't fucking know. It's really interesting because they have her. Oh, this says it's sorted by IMDb star meter. Okay, so she's not first billing because she's playing Chani. Do you know? Did you read Dune at all? Do you
Chani?
Do you know anything about CH, not J? Did you read Dune? Do you know anything about Dune?
No, I saw a movie called Dune at one point.
That was the David Lynch film with
I
Sting?
guess so. It seemed very abstract to me.
It's kind of out there. It's like it's pretty interesting. That movie was, you know. Yeah. Anyway, it's about Jason Momoa playing Duncan Idaho, which is
That's a good name.
Duncan Idaho.
Yeah.
Duncan Idaho is like a clone, and he just, if he dies, you'll just get another Duncan Idaho. I read this book.
Well, what's the premise of Dune? Because I don't really even know.
Well, there's like a desert planet, and there's this spice, the melange. It changes your eyes to blue. There's those big, huge sandworms. There's political intrigue.
So this is a cross between
warring.
Nazi Germany and Beetlejuice.
No.
No? Okay. Well, it was just a guess.
Anyway, this is
Let's do that movie.
okay. This is a movie. Timothy Chalamet is playing the main role of Paul Atreides.
Does this take place on Earth or some other civilization?
It's not Earth. It's not Earth. It's like
Not Earth.
Dune is its own thing. Dune is its own planet.
It's called Dune.
The movie is called Dune.
What's the planet called?
I thought it was called Dune, but now I don't.
That's a
fucking
good
know.
name for a planet. I can get behind that. Make Dune great again. Medusa.
Oh God.
What?
The guy who plays Paul.
Uh-oh, you know who don't want to make Dune great again?
He was in that weird gay movie, Call Me by Your Name.
Harry Hamlin was in a weird gay movie. Doesn't make him a bad guy.
I don't know. It's not even like it's a gay movie, but it's like I think it's like a weird woke.
Hey, I got a side note for you.
Yeah.
Harry Hamlin said that because he was in the movie called Making Love, where he played a gay guy around 1982 or something. That set his career back really bad, he said.
Oh, because he got typecast or something?
Yep. Now, he's imagining it, or it did happen. And now that's coming from the man who was married to Ursula Anders. Is that her name?
I think it's Andress.
Yeah, see? And then he married someone else famous. Who's he married to now? Someone else.
Why wouldn't you stay with Ursula Andress?
Now he's married to, what's her name? Lisa Renner?
Oh! Okay. Yeah.
So the man gets around, is what I'm saying. All he could do was play Clash of the Titans after that.
No. He was in Veronica Mars.
He made his comeback in L.A. Law, I think.
Oh.
But he said Hollywood he had a problem with for a while.
That's weird. He's a handsome guy. Him and Lisa Renner, or is it Renner?
Something like that.
Rinna. Lisa Rinna?
Renner?
I don't know. They're a sweet couple. They seem like they're sweet. I don't know. I think they have like a daughter who's like a 10 or something.
Well, why wouldn't they? Look at Harry Hamlin.
And her too. I mean, I know she's had her fair share of Botox or whatever, but underneath it all, she was still,
He was like 30 or 20 something, and Ursula Andress was like 16 years older than him or something.
Yeah, she's stunning. I don't know what she looks like today, but I guarantee for her age, she's still fucking stunning. Unless she's passed away.
She's still around, but I don't know what she looks like.
Let me see. I mean, she's still pretty, but I guess she's looking a little older these days.
All right. So that was my side note that took over the conversation.
Nah, I mean, it happens.
So, this is coming out in a theater? No, theaters aren't coming out anymore.
I think it...
Where's it coming out?
That's a good question.
Driving? No, there's not enough of them. It's going to come out on Netflix.
It is?
I don't know, is it?
I think it's gonna come out in the movie theater somehow. I don't know. I guess I'm not seeing.
Well,
I hope it's not some fucking woke version of Dune. The trailer looks really good.
well, it's got fucking Sanjay in it.
Not Sanjay. Zendaya.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, ugh, is this gonna be fucking woke?
Where's Sanjay when you need him?
I mean, if they're spending a lot of money for something woke, I'm gonna be there.
I take Mandisa over this one.
I love Mandisa.
Whoa.
Didn't we all love Mandisa?
I don't know much about her except the name.
Oh, she was really good. She sang on American Idol like many, many moons ago.
Well, now you're talking. You remember Mandisa?
Mm-hmm.
Who don't you remember? Someone you don't remember.
Oh, there's some from American Idol.
Who remembers Bo Bryce? What's his name?
Bo Bice. I remember Bo Bice.
Problem is his last name. No one knows how to say it.
No, he came in. I think he came in like second.
Bryce. Is it Bice? Dice?
I think he came in second or third that year, and I remember he was already married, and I think he got ill or something. Something happened where he had to take a back seat for a little while.
God damn him.
Yep.
He's no Daughtry.
Taylor Hicks.
The Forgotten Idol.
And right now, one of my favorite...
Fallen Idol. That's what we call the show. All the people we've forgotten about.
I didn't, but I haven't forgotten about them.
Oh.
And of course, one of my favorites, who I just love and adore, little Gabby Barrett, has the #1 song on the Billboard country charts right now.
Well, good for her.
And her song has been on the charts for, a very long time. And it's in the top, I think it's number 12 on their Hot 100 list, which I got to be honest, that list, I looked at that and I was like, well, maybe we'll talk about that list. But none of it even looks like anything I'd want to listen to ever. And it was like, I think there was one song in the top 10 that I think I've heard, and it's that Capaldi guy.
Capaldi.
Yeah. And then Gabby was like 12 or something on the regular list, which is quite an accomplishment since there's so much bullshit on that list. But she is number 1 on the country list. I love little Gabby Barrett. She was from a few seasons ago. I think she was she from the first season on ABC, maybe?
I don't remember.
I think
just know the guy had a really weird guitar.
Right. So she was the top 4 kids that season both turned out to be couples. Gabby and Cade.
Well, what kind of name is Cade? What is that?
It's probably a family name.
Is that short for something? Like cadence?
I don't think so.
Cadenza?
I don't think so. I don't know. It might be a family name. I don't know.
Cadenza?
Credenza? Is that what you're trying to get out?
Something there. I knew it was close. Hey, all you kids out there, come on by. It's close.
Anyway, little Gabby and Cade got married, and she is expecting their first baby. So I'm very happy for them. They're
Good for them.
very wholesome couple. Very
She's much
sweet.
better than Kelly, than Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, you know what? We can talk about this. The other day, every week the Grand Ole Opry does a live show on Saturday night, and I try to catch it because it's a lot of fun. Lately, we've been watching Jorma Kaukonen's live show on Saturday night, and then I'll just watch the Grand Ole Opry afterwards. But the other night, it was Carrie Underwood, and I was so underwhelmed. It was I wanted to cry because I thought, fuck, this is going to be great. Carrie Underwood she's been compromised somehow. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think it's the satanic forces of the underside of the country industry.
It might be, but she was pitchy.
She's lost her soul.
It was soulless, wasn't it?
Yeah, she looks evil.
No, now you're going too far.
I think she might have hurt somebody. Can somebody call someone about her?
Carrie Underwood does not look evil. She is as pretty as she ever was. She does not look like she's hurt somebody.
She's like some Cruella de Vil vibes.
She was not, but she was. There was something.
Put it this way. What?
I don't know. There was something that was not. It wasn't. There. She.
Well, if we made Fatal Attraction 2, she could star in it.
I don't know about that, but I just. That's terrible. But she just wasn't, but maybe she's just getting older. Maybe she's a little worn out from the COVID. I don't know.
Joni Mitchell's getting older. She doesn't look like Cruella de Vil.
Neither does Carrie Underwood. She just was a little underwhelming on the fucking Opry. She doesn't...
Carrie Underwhelmed.
Okay. There you have it.
Look,
anyway,
the woman needs a band. If anyone ever needed a band, she needs one. You know what else she needs? A sound man to turn her mic down so the band's louder than her.
You know what was weird, though? And in between commercials on that Opry show, if you're watching live on Facebook or YouTube, they don't go to commercial. You just talk, there's like a host that does the little interstitial segments. And while this host is talking, you could see that there's a hair person that comes out on stage and is touching up her hair, which has not moved at all, and like brushing imaginary lint off of her back. It's like... I felt like she was like a circus pony or something.
She's got lint phobia. You know who didn't have that? Chris Jansen. He didn't see someone doing his hair in between the act. Man sat there and made jokes.
There have been some stellar performances. Chris Jansen was amazing on that Opry Live show, as was Marty Ingalls. I didn't even really know who Marty Ingalls was, but
I still don't. That sounds like a name. Did he play for the Yankees?
Was it not Marty Ingalls?
I think you're talking about Marty Stewart.
Marty Stewart, motherfucker.
Marty
Ingalls is a funny man.
Good,
was married to Shirley Jones, I think.
I like the guy with the big eyes from Young Frankenstein. Is he on the Opry?
Oh.
He's on the Opry.
What was his name?
Marty Feldman.
Marty Feldman, okay. Yeah, I fucked up.
I just thought Marty Ingalls might be a guy I hadn't heard of.
No.
Marty Stewart.
Marty Stewart, you're right, 100%.
What?
I don't know why I said that.
I don't know. It happens.
You know what it is? I'm getting older. I need the Prevagen, I think.
Whoa.
I need to try it.
Oh, take it easy.
I need to try it because one day I might wake up and not even know where the fuck I am.
Relax.
I'm forgetting everything. Relax. Anyway, I look forward to Opry having Gabby and Kate on.
I look forward to Opry not being sold out by the devil.
I don't understand why you think that.
Yeah. So what do you think the circle is? Why is it not unbroken? Why is it unbroken?
I think it's like a circle of love.
Yeah,
and
that's
music.
what they want you to think. It's the inverse.
Oh.
It's a circle of hate.
Oh, I don't, okay.
That's why they never include cool people like Yorma.
Well, Yorma is not part of the country music scene.
Yeah, because they're exclusive and they hate hippies.
They don't, Dave. It's country music. It's not exclusive.
You listen to Yorma and tell me that's not country. That's more country than fucking scratching someone's car with a key in revenge.
Yeah, she sang that one too.
That's the shit fest. That's country.
No, she didn't. She sang "Jesus Take the Wheel," and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be an amazing moment." She's singing it with just an acoustic guitar, and it was fucking not good.
Jesus, take the wheel while I scratch up his car.
I think that was that her too, or was that Kelly?
Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
No, she's a class act compared to the two.
Oh shit.
She's not a class act. No, she's fine. I got no problem with her. She can sing. She's no Adele, but she can sing.
No, but not many people are Adele.
No one's Adele. Not even Adele.
Adele is okay. All right, you know what? This is why.
It's like when John Popper lost all the weight. You know, he needs something to put behind that vocal. I'm just saying, she might look good, but how's her vocal?
You know what? I stopped listening to Popper when Bobby died, so I don't even know what he sounds like anymore.
Well, I don't know either. I'm just speculating. Just call me the asshole that I am, because I'm a speculating fool.
Okay, but this is. I just want to explain. This is why
no one calls me for gigs. Well, guess what? There's no more gigs, so y'all suck too. Ha ha. How's it feel? How's it feel, motherfucker? Hey.
All right. I don't know why people don't call you for gigs.
How's it feel? Because I'm going to fuck you up.
Okay, please.
I'll take your money.
Please call Dave for gigs.
Don't call me for gigs. I don't want to go to your gigs. There once was a time when I wanted to go, but now I'm beyond that.
But if you get a gig, we can buy you that nice outfit.
Now I'm in the jungle.
Okay, you're out of your mind. But this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have a topic every week.
I used to like to gig. Now I've been shunned by the community.
Okay.
And I'm an outcast. You couldn't get me the gig if you paid me. And that's the point of gigging, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. What are you...
Oh, that was a little piece I like to do.
Oh, I see.
I performed that in the Eureka Lounge before they kicked my ass out.
I see.
Because I'm white.
I see.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say after that.
Why, you want me to do another... Slowly I turn.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry.
Please, no more. No more of that.
Do I not bleed like you other white people? Is not my blood blue?
I don't know.
As I am not a Jew. Two. E2, Brute. Okay, that's my second one. It didn't go as well. The first one got me kicked out. The second one I didn't even get in with.
The second one might get you divorced. I'm just saying.
Friends, Romans, countrymen. I come here to bury Caesar, not praise him.
Oh.
The evil these men do is often interred with the bones.
David!
What? That's not how it goes?
Fuck!
Sorry.
What the hell?
It just felt like a Sanford and Son moment.
It did?
Yeah, you know, Fred Sanford does Macbeth. All the perfumes of Arabia, baby.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening over there.
I had a topic.
Once again, we're not making eye contact.
Well, I can't. I'm looking at something.
What are you looking at?
Anything but you.
Fuck you. You fucking suck. Eat a dick, bro. Fuck off. I fucking hate you.
I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding. That was terrible.
That was ridiculous. I was just, it wrote itself.
It didn't write itself. I'm fucking 50-something years old and sensitive as fuck.
Whoa, relax. That's what I'm saying. That's a compliment.
I don't know what that means either, but
sensitive means soft.
No, sensitive means I'm fucking wired.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Yeah.
I better look at you.
Fuck you now. I don't want to make eye contact with you. How about those apples?
Oh no. All right, well.
Well, this has been the last episode ever of the Middle-Aged Cool Kid.
Come on.
Dude, you said the N-word.
Come back to me. I was on a roll. I don't know what happened. Something took me over.
What?
All right, you have to beep that part out.
I'm not beeping it.
Beep it out.
Yeah, I guess I'll beep it. They'll know.
That's fine. They can know whatever they want. That's the joke.
What's the joke?
That we beeped out the N-word.
Okay.
Enrich yourself.
Enrich yourself. I should
All
have...
right, so this brings me to my next topic.
Maybe we should start preparing for MACK 90 Take 4.
Wait.
Because this is
yeah, we're on Netflix now. I got something for you.
We are?
Yeah.
How are we on Netflix?
I said maybe it's coming out on Netflix.
I see.
And then I went into a tirade about black people. Oh, I didn't.
I'm going to have a cookie.
All right, listen to me. Netflix is doing maybe it's a prequel to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
They are?
It's called Ratchet. It's about Nurse Ratchet. And what do you think of them apples? To keep in mind that everything that's made today has to star either a minority or a woman.
I don't give a shit. I am not going to watch Ratchet. I canceled Netflix last year at some point because of some stupid bullshit, woke bullshit, fuckery. So I don't give a fuck if Ratchet's amazing, but I'm not going to watch it because Ratchet, I got to be honest, unless it's based on a book by the guy who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I don't know, I'm not down with that.
I bet it's not.
No, thank you.
You mean Ken Kesey?
Yeah.
No.
Well, then there you go. I don't care, but since you brought up Netflix, if you have Netflix still and you're listening to this podcast and you haven't canceled over this fucking pedo shit, that cuties thing, what the fuck are you doing listening to our show? Seriously. That's fucking pedo shit.
Pedo shit.
It's 11-year-old girls gyrating and, they try to make it seem like it's fun and that they're twerking, but they're sexualizing 11-year-olds. And then, and people are going to say it's great. This is another time where if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, the critics give it 90%. Every one of them a pedo, I suppose.
Pedometer.
Yeah, it's a pedometer. It's not even a Rotten Tomato meter. Fuck you all. Fuck you for making that. Go get him. Get him, honey. Kill him. Yeah, you get him. Keep those pedos out of here.
Good girl, sweetie.
Good girl, Hunter. You get the dirty pedos. So anyway, Netflix, you talk about Netflix and you talk about Ratchet. I hope there's nobody fucking left to watch anything. I hope everyone cancels. It's like no one's going to watch NFL. No one gives a fuck about your goddamn unity. Get out there on the fucking field and act like animals and knock each other off. Hey, that's enough, honey.
Yeah, you see, that's why I brought up Netflix. I knew it would trigger you, and we got something good out of it.
Yeah, but I can get triggered without saying the N-word.
Hey, take it easy.
You are clearly, I don't know what's happening.
What? What? There's nothing wrong.
No, but see, when we have a topic...
We have several topics.
No, but when we have one topic that I can research and have all my papers and my ducks in a row, and it can be organized, and you start going crazy, I can just kind of say, oh, okay, well, let's go on to this next thing then.
All right.
But we have no topics.
What do you got? You got something? What's your next topic?
I don't have any topics. You said let's just talk.
I got a topic.
Is it involve black people?
Yes.
What is the topic?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is doing a reunion show.
Yeah, not interested.
Okay, that was a good topic. I knew you'd love that.
Oh, I don't care about. This is where we are right now.
Wait, I got another topic.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, you told me to
I'm
wait.
just playing with you.
We're at a point where we either have to do reunion shows or reboots or prequels.
Comic books.
I mean, it's just, is there anything new and interesting out there?
I hear there's a new thumb wrestling movie coming out.
Ooh, Thumb Wrestler 3, I hope, is coming out soon. Thumb Wrestler 1 and 2 available online to watch. Yeah. But there you go. There's some good, clean, fun, no politics, just thumb wrestling and the love of thumb wrestling and, the struggles of a thumb wrestler.
The itis.
The tunnels.
Well, look.
Yeah.
It's a sad state out there, but it's not as bad as you say it is.
Who are you talking? Who's they and what's?
I don't know. It's my message of positive affirmation for the day.
Oh, okay.
You really look good. It's not as bad as they say it is. I'm trying to do like a Davey 504 thing. We're here for you.
Oh.
Dude,
you wouldn't even make eye contact with me.
What? I'm looking at you right now.
Ugh. You're not here for me. Oh, stop touching me.
Whoa. You give everything away.
I give everything away because I'm just really annoyed with you right now.
All right. Sometimes comedy just writes itself, and it's a funny joke. I meant nothing by it.
Uh-huh. I know. I'm the whole of the show.
Whoa.
I'm the Karen. I wrote everything.
It's a half and a half. It's not a half and a half creates a whole.
Oh God, you are fucking creepy.
Speaking of which, I gotta go to the store and get some more half and half. Let's make a wholly out of it.
We have a whole other thing of half and half.
Whoa, that's a contradiction.
I don't know. So since we've gotten to a certain age, we go through half and half like you would not believe. Like I think before a certain age, I never even bought half and half, and now it's a fucking staple.
Half and half.
Pretty soon I'll just be buying heavy cream by the gallon, and I'll be like, "Go fuck yourself."
Well, as long as it doesn't have guar gum in it, you're good.
Yeah. So the things yesterday that we tried pumpkin spice jelly beans, which were a no. We tried pumpkin spice pretzels. They were like pretzels dipped in orange stuff that actually were great. Like we finished off those pretzels pretty quick. We tried, what was that terrible Russell Stover's chocolate marshmallow. It was disgusting. He ate the whole thing. He loved it, and I was nauseated by it. And then we lit some scented candles that were pumpkin spice candles. That smelled very good, right?
Not bad.
And you were burning some this morning.
Yeah, that wasn't a candle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes it was.
Yes, it was. And then we went to Dairy Queen. Well, Dave went to Dairy Queen and bought, they have, limited time special blizzards for the season, for the fall harvest season. So there was a pumpkin pie blizzard, and then there was an apple caramel pie blizzard. And those were both really good. But that apple caramel pie, holy shit. That was a 10, right?
It was very good, for sure.
I'd say the pumpkin pie shake, or the pumpkin pie blizzard was an 8.5, 9. But that apple pie, you can't, don't let your life go by without trying that once, because it is fucking amazing.
Do they have Dairy Queen everywhere, or is that just certain areas?
Oh, I don't even know. Was there a Dairy Queen's out in California when we lived there?
I don't recall that.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just an East Coast thing.
The Foster's Freeze.
Was that a chain?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, I don't know.
No. A&W is out, I think, in the West, maybe.
But that's not ice cream, is it?
A&W root beer?
It's root beer.
Yeah, but you get the root beer float with the ice cream in it.
Oh, that's always good too. But
Wait, roller skate up to your car. Or is that a movie we saw? Maybe that's American Graffiti.
yeah, also I think A&W, is it A&W that still does that?
They still have the drive-ups.
Yeah. I don't know.
The drive-up, you push a little button and order it, and then they're like the first version of what Sonic is now, basically.
Oh, see, I don't think I've eaten at a Sonic. Is that what Sonic
Well,
does?
you drive up and they got a little machine, you push the button. I remember going through an A&W and you drive up and there'd be like a kind of automated thing, you'd push something. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
I don't know. I've never been to a Sonic. I didn't know that they did that. Anyway, and then we bought, the last thing we tried.
Only time I went to a Sonic was when we were in a hotel somewhere in California, and I went out and got the Sonic for us.
Oh, gotcha.
I was thoroughly confused. I didn't know how to do it.
Was that like in Petaluma?
And no, it was like Fontana or some shit.
Why were we in a
I
hotel in
don't know.
Fontana? Oh, not Fontana.
Montana.
Oh, is that when we stayed at that Residence Inn? It was terrible?
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
That was awful. I had many years of staying at Residence Inn and having them be great experiences. And then we had that one and it was disgusting. What was the name of where was the, Ontario.
Okay, yeah, it's right there.
Ontario, California, right by there's a airport there too. So yeah, it was a bad experience, but I guess that's where you went to the Sonics. I wonder if that whole area is dirty.
I don't know.
Anyway, the last thing we tasted was the Breyer's apple pie, caramel apple pie ice cream. Also limited for the season. I thought, well,
limited for the desirability.
we just had this 10 out of 10 Dairy Queen experience with this apple caramel pie. This is Breyer's. This is one of the first names in store-bought ice cream. This is going to be amazing. And it was awful. It was so gummy and weirdly textured. It was a turn off right away.
There's a guar, I tell you.
And now we got like a half a gallon in there that we'll never eat. Yeah. It might have been the guar gum. I don't know. But it is like a weird texture. And it was, it might have been a 2 out of 10 maybe.
Guar gum.
It wasn't sweet enough. The texture was bad. I mean, Dairy Queen literally hit this Blizzard thing out of the park. And to go from that to the Breyer's was probably one of the biggest disappointments in my life.
No good.
No good.
Bad Breyer.
What is it?
Bad Breyer.
Oh, bad
Try again, Breyer. Tell you something though.
Yeah.
They do have some good ice cream, but it wasn't that. I've had good Breyers.
Well, I don't know what to say. I thought that they prided themselves on having ingredients that were, milk, cream, and sugar or whatever. But there was a whole bunch of weird shit in this one. Oops.
Yeah, no good.
NG.
Oh, God.
So, do you want me to read you the storyline to Dune?
Dune? Okay.
A mythic and emotionally charged hero's journey, Dune tells the story of Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding.
Well, that's a classic line.
He must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people.
Sounds like Star Wars.
As malevolent forces explode into conflict over the planet's exclusive supply of the most precious resources in existence,
Lithium crystals.
a commodity capable of unlocking humanity's greatest potential, Only those who can conquer their fear will survive. That's an interesting way of putting it all. The commodity is that spice I was telling you about. Melange.
What does it do with the spice?
Is it like acid or something? I don't know.
When was this book written?
In the 60s, I believe.
More counterculture.
I mean, you know what? I might be wrong. Hold on.
It sounds like...
No, I'm right.
It sounds like something George Lucas might have read.
I bet. Dune is a 1965 science fiction novel by American author Frank Herbert, originally published as 2 separate serials in Analog magazine. It tied with Roger Zelazny's This Immortal for the Hugo Award in 1966, and it won the inaugural Nebula Award for Best Novel.
What's Analog magazine? That seems pretty cutting edge.
American science fiction magazine published under various titles since 1930.
It's still around today?
Originally titled Astounding Stories of Super Science. Let me see if it's still around today.
What's the science magazine that everyone would get back in the day?
Oh, Popular Science?
Right.
Let's see here. It's down to 6 issues per year.
Yeah, that's bi-monthly.
And it's analog. That's what it's called now.
I never took note of it.
Well, maybe we should get it. Maybe we should start a subscription. Anyway, the planet's name is Arrakis. That's right. Set in the distant future amidst a feudal interstellar society in which various noble houses control planetary fiefs, Dune tells the story of young Paul Atreides, whose family accepts the stewardship of the planet Arrakis. While the planet is an inhospitable and sparsely populated desert wasteland, it is the only source of melange, or the spice, a drug that extends life and enhances mental abilities. Melange is also necessary for space navigation, which requires a kind of multidimensional awareness and foresight that only the drug provides. As melange can only be produced on Arrakis, control of the planet is thus a coveted and dangerous undertaking. The story explores the multi-layered interactions of politics, religion, ecology, technology, and human emotion as the factions of the Empire confront each other in a struggle for the control of Arrakis and its spice. Now this is way more accurate than that Warner Brothers A Hero's Journey bullshit, which was kind of confusing for me. I was like, what? Because it's way more than I guess. This is the thing. If Warner Brothers is dumbing it down to that, maybe they're dumbing down the whole movie. But maybe it'll be good. I loved the trailer. The trailer looked fun, but it wasn't, it's a trailer.
When's it come out?
I don't think they're telling me. I think the trailer just came out.
Who did Sting play in it?
Let's see. He played Fade Raltha. Let's see who's playing that in this one, if there's even someone playing that. I gotta tell you, my favorite character was always Duncan Idaho, though, so the fact that Momoa's playing it, though I don't love Momoa like I used to.
Hey, take it easy, it's Momoa.
Yeah, that character is not in here.
Oh God, they've changed the whole movie. Well, we'll see what they do with it. They need to hire Richard Stanley to produce the movie.
Yes. Oh my God, that would be a great idea. Oh, you said something I like very much, but it's too late. Denis Villeneuve.
That sounds French.
Yeah, he did the new
Dumb and Dumber.
Blade Runner.
Oh, sorry.
No, he did the new Blade Runner, which was pretty good.
What was that called?
Blade Runner 2049 or something.
Gotcha.
So we'll see. He's done. He did Arrival. Did you watch that with me, right?
That sounds familiar.
The one where they
Arrive.
they go and they talk to the aliens in the middle of like. No, I don't think you watched that. Maybe.
Nah, it's not. I just don't think. Maybe not.
I think that was the first thing he did that I've seen. He did Sicario, which we did not see. Arrival, Blade Runner 2049. This is in post-production, and he's in pre-production for Cleopatra.
Who's that starring Zendaya?
You know what? It might be woke Cleopatra. It's in pre-production. I don't think they've attached anybody's name to it yet. It says Angelina Jolie was attached to the project to play Cleopatra for close to a decade. But with the project not being able to get out of development hell for a number of reasons since then, and Jolie getting older in age, she became detached from the project in 2019. It says Denis Villeneuve, or whatever, is expected to be doing this film after Dune. Whether that happens or not is up for debate, since the film has been on other filmmakers' slates in the past as plans ended up falling through for them.
It sounds like the lamest fucking idea in the world. What the fuck is wrong with people?
What, Cleopatra?
Cleopatra? What is that? They must just remake West Side Story again.
They did do that.
Ugh.
They did remake West Side Story.
How woke was that production?
Oh man, hold on. I think it's what's his face? Spielberg.
That sounds like ridiculous.
It's in post-production right now. Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Ugh. Who's in it? John Leguizamo?
Oh God. If he is, I'm just fucking... Maddie Ziegler's in it. I like her. But she's not a star, as far as I can tell.
Tell it to her, agent.
She's the most famous girl from that Dance Moms show. She's the one who did that weird video with Shia LaBeouf. Remember that one?
No.
Where he's dancing in a cage?
That I kind of remember.
It's like a music video for Sia or something. It doesn't look like it's overly woke. I mean, the original was anti-woke. You know that movie we did a watch along for, Black Heat? Yeah. And it had Russ Tamberlin in it?
Yes. Being like really inappropriate? Yeah.
They've tried to scrub it from the internet.
Really?
They've tried to... It's Black Heat, and it also went by the name The Murder Gang. And it has been...
Wait,
what?
That's not the one that was partially cartoon, was it?
No, that's something else entirely.
Gotcha.
But this is... that was a Ralph Bakshi. This is the one with Russ Tamblyn. Remember?
I remember.
And he was like, yes. And he was in West Side Story, which is why I'm bridging that. Uh-huh. But he's terrible at it. It's terribly creepy, and it's a blaxploitation film with a very famous Russ Tamblyn in it, and I guess someone is working hard whoever his agent is to scrub it from the internet. So a lot of people are just listening to our podcast, which is a watch along, which has the audio in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of this it's been getting a lot of attention on our website that people are listening to it, because in the show notes I had it linked. I have our podcast, and then I tell you when to click to play the movie. But they've taken the movie off, and so I went on a deep dive to try and find the movie. I fucking downloaded the movie, but I only kept the audio. I should have kept the whole thing. I would have put it back up somewhere like LiveLeaks or BitChute or something. But I think there's a culture out there that is trying to get rid of blaxploitation movies, trying to erase them from the internet. But, white people didn't make blaxploitation movies. Black people made blaxploitation movies, and they employed many black people, and they made black people rich. So you're going to try and remove those from the internet and try to erase the fact that they exist. I can't think of a more racist thing to do. Really.
Ask Melvin Van Peebles what he has to say.
I don't know. I don't know, but blaxploitation is a very fun genre. Some of those movies are really fun. Some of them are terrible. Some of them are just hard to watch. They make no sense. But some of them are very fun to watch. So I don't know why you would want to try and erase history. I can't imagine it's anybody but Russ Tamblyn behind getting rid of that movie online, though. I can't imagine it's anybody else but him.
His daughter.
Or his daughter. She tried to go after James Woods. That fucking failed. She's a fail. Fuck you, Tamblyns. How about those apples?
Tamblyn! Amber Tamblyn!
You don't mean shit to me.
Amber Tamblyn. That sounds like something you do on a Friday night.
Speaking of, we're going to go and see another drive-in theater movie.
I don't tell anybody that. We're always here.
I don't think anybody knows where here is. But...
Okay, we're going out. Bye, Tommy. Okay, yeah, you keep that gun loaded. Okay, Tom, bye. Because when we leave, this guy Tom, he hangs out downstairs. Okay, Tom. Right? Tom with the gun. They got guards and stuff. Tommy.
I'm surprised to know that we have a downstairs. I didn't...
in the East Wing, not the West Wing. The West Wing is one level.
The
North Wing is underground, and the South Wing doesn't exist.
We live in the middle of nowhere. We are very well protected, and occasionally we do leave the house.
I own a bear. I have 3 bears. One of them I own. 2 of them are just roaming around, so that's good for us sometimes. Unless you're not with the other bear. See, I don't have to attack you when you're with the bear that we own.
See, the thing is, Dave...
You get caught out there without that bear, those other 2, loose cannons.
Quite frankly, we live rather modestly, so I think if someone were to drive by this house, even if they could see it from the street, they would continue to drive on. There are bigger fish in the neighborhood than us.
Hey, this house protected by Smith & Wesson, right? Am I right?
No, Ruger.
Oh, that sounds racist.
No.
That sounds like a Japanese blaxploitation film.
No, it is not.
Oh.
That is a rifle.
Oh, a rifle. They don't have many rifles in Japan, simply because they can't pronounce them.
That is not true, probably.
Oh, I have shotguns. They can pronounce shogun and shotgun, but not rifle.
All right. Okay, so...
There's no lottery there either. Well, there is, just no raffle.
Should we give up on this one and try again tomorrow?
Oh, God, why?
Because we're all over the place. Not just you, me too.
That's what it is. It's all over the place time. Let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you had a child in New York City,
yeah,
would you let him run free like a rat in the subway? No. Would you allow him to go to public school because they're trying to mull over the idea that you have to have a mandatory COVID-19 vaccine if you're going to put your kid in public school?
If I had a child and I lived in New York City
I would commit you to the institution.
I would have moved
bad
out of New
parentry.
York City a long time ago.
Right? Am I right? Preach on, sister.
I would also say no one tells me mandatory anything for me and my family. I will make those decisions by myself. I do not need the government involved in telling me how to raise children. So
Alan Dershowitz has something else to say.
I would not, if I had children, I would not live in New York City. Not now. Maybe in the 60s or the 70s or whenever, but I would definitely not now.
You're in trouble when you're saying that the 70s of New York is better than now.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe Serpico's New York I would be in, but definitely not de Blasio's New York. No, thank you. No, thank you very much.
De Blasio.
We live in upstate New York. That's not a secret, and we enjoy fresh air.
It's no secret.
And sunshine and plenty of space. And we bought this house.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, let's bring this all full circle. In 2001. I was very concerned. We lived in Englewood. I worked in New York City, and I was very concerned about terrorist attacks.
Premonition.
In the summer of 2001, we went looking for houses in upstate New York, and we found this one. And we were supposed to close on August 15th, 2001. But we were going through Countrywide, and if you've ever dealt with them, you know what a pig fuck they are.
They put the cunt in Treewide.
Okay. So our day got pushed back. Our closing got pushed back until October of 2001. And so, of course, in between August and October, we have what today is the anniversary of 9/11. And we came up here on closing day, October 4th, 2001, and this was the best purchase we ever made. We've moved away from it for a while and went to California, but came back.
All right, yeah.
And
as Wayne Shorter said, let's keep a little, hold your cards a little tight over here.
Everyone knows we used to live in California. What are you talking about?
Right.
What have I revealed?
Everything.
All right. We clearly don't like each other, so maybe I'll just see you later when we go to the movies.
Whoa.
We'll just keep our distance until
Harsh
then.
out, man.
I just try to figure out some shit over here, and you can go and figure out your shit, and we'll meet and go to the movies later. I'll tell people what movie we're seeing.
Shush.
Okay, just be cool, man. All right, well, there you go. We've got some dead air and apparently nothing more to talk about.
Well, we ain't on the somber note.
Well, why don't you lighten up the mood with one of your fantastic tales?
Well, one time I was riding around the village.
Uh-huh.
And I saw this American Indian.
Okay.
And I dumped trash at his feet.
Shut up.
And he started crying.
That did not happen.
Oh, my memories get confused.
Yeah, that's just offensive. That isn't even a fantastic tale.
Well,
that's an offensive story.
Another time,
Okay.
I was riding in my car in the village.
Okay. I said Muttley's over there. Uh-oh. Dave's broken. Dave's in love with his story.
It just strikes me as being funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Muttley. Let's hear it. Riding around the village.
I was in my car, it was raining out.
Uh-huh.
And I decided I was going to mess with Mother Nature.
Oh, okay.
And then this bolt of lightning came down, and something yelled at me, "You don't mess with Mother Nature."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is what got you giggling and laughing?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a crazy memory, huh?
Yeah, that's a crazy one, all right.
I wish that had happened to more people.
Oy vey.
Yeah. When I went to summer camp,
Oh,
and I don't want to give too much away,
okay.
but they used to have showers at the camp.
Can I just ask you something?
At my camp, you used to get shocked in the shower. Now,
What?
Is that inhumane? You would
Wait.
touch the metal faucet, and you'd feel a shock going through your feet. Now, what is that?
Can we just back up? Why don't you want to give too much away? This is
I don't want anybody knowing.
no one what?
Exactly.
That you went to summer camp?
I didn't go.
You just said you went.
Oh, I was making it up.
Did your feet get shocked or not?
My feet got shocked.
Is this the summer camp you burned down?
I didn't burn down the summer camp.
Who burned down the summer camp?
That's a good question.
I see.
All I know is it happened next to my bed. I was sleeping in the bed. And then we woke up, went down to the, what would you call it?
I don't know.
The common ground.
Uh-huh.
And we were watching a play about a barn burning. There was a scene in the play with a barn burning.
Are you shitting me?
No. And then everybody said, "Oh my God, I smell smoke." And we said, "No, it's just a play." And then you could see through the trees the flames. The flames, because the trees, the leaves of the trees had caught on fire, and the flames went 30, 40 feet in the air. So you could see the fire from hundreds of feet away. Turns out it was my cabin. My cabin with 6 other people.
So who do you think did it?
I don't know who did it. But the fuse box was right next to
Oh, you think it was a fuse
my
box?
mattress.
Is that the same place where the shower problem? With the electricity?
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't think any of you did it. I think it just
None
happened.
of us did it, but it happened. And let me tell you, the camp bought me new clothing. And that was the first time I ever had Maverick jeans. That was also the last time I ever had Maverick jeans.
What are Maverick jeans?
Exactly, they're terrible.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is that the Sears brand?
I don't know, like Montgomery Ward or something.
Oh, really? No.
Maverick. Anyway,
Maybe that's Sears. I mean, what? Maybe that was all that was there. What did you want them to do? Go get you expensive clothes?
no, I just never experienced Maverick before. I was more of a Lee's kid.
So what? So can you tell me what happened? Did you all have to go home, or did they?
No, they ended up putting us up in one of the counselors' houses. There was a guy who lived right on the
They did not
Right
want to
on the-
give any fucking refunds, did
right
they?
on the property. But we didn't want to go. We all had fun. We stayed.
Oh,
They gave
okay.
us stuff, and we stayed. And
Did you call your parents and say our shit burnt down?
I guess so. I don't remember exactly, but it was definitely traumatic. It could have been worse. That's for damn sure. If it happened when we were sleeping, it would have been worse.
Now, did you go back there another time, and did they rebuild the cabin, or was that your last year there?
It wasn't my last year there. They didn't rebuild the cabin. They just worked with other cabins.
Where was this? Is this in Vermont?
This is in New Hampshire.
Did Colin go with you?
No.
Oh,
Excuse me.
who went? Who was with you? Anybody I know of their names?
Pete was there. Pete Helfand.
Oh, okay. Was he in your cabin?
He was.
Did you guys go together?
Maybe he did it. No, he went, and
he
then I
did
went
not.
a couple of years after.
Oh, so you weren't friends?
We were friends, yes.
Like, how is it that you went to this camp, I guess is what I'm asking.
Because I was friends with him, and he had gone there before me.
I see. Your brothers hadn't gone or anything.
No.
I see. And is this camp still around?
I don't know about that. It was
Do
an
people
international camp.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the kind of camp that
2 of the kids who went there were the kids of a king in Africa who had been exiled.
really?
Yeah. And we made fun of them because they had funny names.
You're an
Like,
asshole.
the girl's name was Kona. And then she'd be in line and they'd say, "You want some ice cream, Kona?"
Shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me?
No, it's true. I got this terrible sense of humor when I was a kid.
My God. That's terrible.
She'd be like, "Oh, yes, I want an ice cream." She wouldn't get it. But we'd all be laughing at her.
That's awful.
She was African and royalty.
You are the reason that woke culture has exploded because
Want
there's
an ice cream, Kona?
I got it, Dave. So that sounds like the Parent Trap, that movie where all the kids go to camp.
Yes.
Wait, so you're saying that it was a really rich type of camp?
Well, there were lots of people there. One kid's last
Let me
name,
ask you something.
One kid's last name was Gottlieb. I was friends with.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever play pinball?
Of course.
Well, then his grandfather is Gottlieb.
Maybe not grandfather.
Well, is in his family. He was Gottlieb.
So can I ask you about Gottlieb and Kona?
Oh, yeah.
Were their cabins nicer than yours?
No, we all in the cabins together.
You all had the electrified cabins. With the showers? You all took the same showers?
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds to me like they're probably charging a lot of money.
They had a grounding fault.
Yeah, that's no good.
There was a trick. They didn't tell you this, though, for some strange reason. It wasn't mandatory.
That you had to wear shower shoes?
Yeah, you wore your clogs or your whatever those rubber things are.
Shower shoes.
Yeah, and then you didn't get the shock. Yeah.
Did you have any?
Oh, you know what? You also get the shock when you would wash dishes in the kitchen area if you didn't have shoes on.
Aww.
And then the metal sinks. The fucking bizarre shit is
Did
that?
anybody say anything to them about it?
I don't recall, but it was a known fact for sure. I guess, I don't know why they wouldn't have fixed it.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
One time I broke into the camp store
Why?
with the son of the head of the camp.
Oh, was he your age?
He was a little bit younger. I corrupted him.
Oh, great.
And then, years later...
But wait, what did you need so badly?
I didn't need anything. We just went in there and got ice cream and candy.
Oh, they had like a freezer?
We broke the lock on the door and pillaged the store, and then they complained, and then everyone had a meeting the next day, and they said someone broke in. And
did they do the old, we'll have to punish everybody if somebody doesn't stand up?
They didn't know. They just were like, very disappointed, and little did they know it was the owner's son. And then, years later, the internet came around.
The what came around?
The internet, and somehow I found this kid online who was older now, the owner's son. Mm-hmm. And I emailed him and said...
You did?
Yeah, and I said, hey, we went to camp together. Remember we broke into the store? And he never got back to me. I don't think he wanted to recall that memory.
You didn't tell me that. That you emailed anybody?
Yeah, this must have been like 1999 or something.
Back when you were still thinking that the internet was Japanese voodoo?
It is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. The shock, though, that's bad.
The what? Oh, yeah. So, Dave also bought these Halloween Oreos.
Oh, don't tell anybody that. Just kidding.
They say Oreo and then they say boo in really big letters, and it's just Oreos with orange cream, but...
Now, those are some racist cookies.
No, they're not.
5 spooky cookies.
David.
It says it right there.
I know. Spooky means scary.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's the orange cream in the middle just tastes like regular cream. It's just regular Oreos, but the cream is orange, and the design on the brown part is spooky.
If you're a blind person, these would just be Oreos.
Yeah. If you were blind, you would not know the difference. But I like them. This is the thing. We got all this shit for this taste testing thing. So this is stuff that we never buy.
And I'm feeling a little bit nauseous.
Well, Dave, I see there's quite a few of them missing.
I can't help myself.
Dave I told Dave to buy pumpkin spice stuff to do the taste testing. He came home with a bag of Halloween candy and these cookies. I was like, no. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fall harvest, pumpkin spice, maybe, hot cider, something, those fall harvesty type things. Stuff that you would be aware of if you watched Hallmark Channel movies, which Dave does not.
I like you.
I like you kind of, but you
What?
said, what? You kind of hurt my feelings before.
Whoa, I was playing. That's what we call a joke.
Yeah, I'm what you call oversensitive, I guess.
Now I have to touch you.
Stop touching me! That's not cool.
I like when you object.
really not cool.
What?
That's rape.
Why, apparently we have a different upbringing.
Yeah, I guess so. Rich Jewish people like to fondle and touch without any permission.
Shush.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, maybe this is the end of this episode. And the end of the podcast.
Shush.
We got to come back next time with a topic because...
A doozy.
A doozy. Because this was all over the place and nowhere.
Well, this is what happened. We had a couple false starts over here.
Okay, you're falling asleep during the podcast, David.
Jeez, guy, we had a couple false starts.
We had the Bill and Ted false start. We had the fall pumpkin spice taste testing. And it was going to be our first video. Nope. Fail dozer. And now we've got this wreck. So next time we're going to have, if you have a suggestion for a topic,
the man with the golden arm.
I would love to entertain all suggestions for topics. And if you want to leave them, if we get this up on YouTube, this should go up on YouTube, no problem. We haven't really played any music or anything. Please leave us a suggestion or send us middleagedcoolkids@gmail.com is the email. Please feel free to email us with a suggestion of a topic because, 90 episodes in and, you can only do so many time travel episodes. I want to do more of the conspiracy, Deep Dark Secret, and Unsolved Mysteries. So I'm actually begging you guys, if there is one of those you'd like to hear us talk about, let me know. I started cobbling together our next episode of that, but I'm definitely open to suggestions for any of those. Have you been working on any topics, Dave?
Just today's masterpiece.
Okay. The one where you said the N-word?
You have to look inward for the answer.
I see. All right. Enrich yourself and look inward.
When it comes to poverty in the inner cities, one must look inward.
Okay.
Ask yourself, have I done everything I can for the community?
Okay, I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I'm about to get into my next soliloquy.
I don't want to stop it. I don't want to stop your flow.
No, please do.
I see. I don't want to be accused of doing that.
Stop at the flow.
All
it's
right.
very bad.
Anyway, if you find black heat out there on the internet, let me know.
And if you find black ice, slow down.
I might even just buy it and then put it up on BitChute just as a matter of principle. Because you know what, Russ Tamblyn? You can't you stop it. Somebody is trying to keep Russ Tamblyn from being canceled somehow.
I think it's Fat Rose McGowan.
Dave, you're nuts. There's no such thing as Fat Rose McGowan. But somehow...
Apparently there is.
On the internet, I was looking, after I filmed this tragic pumpkin latte episode, and when I say I look like Hagrid, I'm not kidding. Like, Hagrid and Witchy Poo had a big, messy-haired baby, and it's me. So I start looking online for haircuts for fat faces. And all of a sudden there's like this, one of the haircuts it's Rose McGowan with like 8 chins. And I'm like, this doesn't look like Rose McGowan. And Dave's like, that's not Rose McGowan. I'm like, no, that's Rose McGowan. Somehow someone had taken a regular picture of Rose McGowan and added fat to her. I don't know why they would do it. Fat Rose McGowan. She might be kooky, but she's not fat. So people will do anything, I guess. Dave. I have the picture up on my screen. It's fucking ridiculous. I'll have to put that in the show notes. Or maybe it'll just be Maybe it'll just be the photo on our podcast. It'll just be Fat Rose McGowan. There you go. So now, if you've been listening this whole time and trying to figure out what the picture on our podcast episode was all about, now you know. All right. Anyway, I guess this has been it. Anything else, Dave?
Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for listening. Listen to our 89 other much better episodes at middleagedcoolkids.com. Also, we have a section of videos on our YouTube, which is just Dave Reaction, which do really well. We also have a section called Us in Real Life, where it's just short videos of us doing shit around the house, which is sometimes fun, sometimes maybe not so fun. I just cleaned my, I spent 2 6-hour days deep cleaning a 2001 Toyota 4Runner that we just bought for me. So that video is up there too. It's, the works. We had to take out the seats. We vacuumed, we scrubbed, and then we rented one of those steam cleaner things. So we got it very, very clean. And the before and after is, I don't know, it's quite impressive, I think. All right. This is us signing off. Goodbye, Nancy. We love you. And we will see you all next time, America.
Take it easy.